Alright, let's get this started. Just felt like doing some content. It's a lot going on out there right now. Peace to those in the struggle, and peace to the fallen ones. You are not forgotten, and the marathon continues. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. And I say to all those joining in and all those that's with us on a different spiritual realm. So basically, with all the unrest going on, a couple of people hit me up about my song called I Got Power, which is really about us. We've got power. It's probably one of my favorite songs that I did. Inspired by Cool Runnings. Got a clip from Cool Runnings in there when he says, "Look in the mirror and tell me what you see." And then he prompts him to say, "Pride, power, a badass mother who won't take no crap off of nobody." And that's what it is. I know in these times you can get fearful, you can have anxiety about the future, be worried about your loved ones, etc. Especially mothers worried about what to teach their children. I told my wife, I feel you. Don't think I'm discrediting you, because I know black mothers and mothers in general have felt that for a long time, especially under the oppression. So I feel it. I'm not discrediting it. But we have no reason to be fearful. That's a tactic, and we're not going to let it win. They're not going to take our energy. They're not going to turn it around on us. They're not going to make us scared. They're not going to make us ashamed. Fuck all that. We need to stop trying to appease anybody. Who do we need to appease? Turn that fear into some positive energy. Make something happen. But yeah, this video is going to be a breakdown of a couple of my songs. So let's get into it, because I could talk all night. That's not what this is about. I'm going to get my message out through my lyrics. That's what I intend to do. This ain't about me promoting my music, because I'm past that. People that I love still be trying to encourage me. Like, don't give up. It's not about that. The music industry is nasty. Entertainment is nasty. Salute to those that inspire us and do it right, but I don't want to get into that. I saw what that's about. I did that in my 20s. I traveled the world, did my thing, expressed myself. I got nothing left to prove in that realm. Moving on. Sorry, I got this spliff, natural blunt wrap. It's a different brand than I usually get, and this shit keep going out. It's irritating me. So let's get into it. This is the song I Got Power that people hit me up about. My cousin said I'm looking like a prophet, but I'm not. I was just building on the inspiration and knowledge that I've done, and that was laid before us. Dr. Francis Cress Westwind, and plenty of others, books that I've read, Powernomics, just listening to lectures. So none of that was just original thought. Most of that was inspiration. Just speaking the continual fight that's in my DNA. So let's get into it. Pretty clear cut, starting off straight to the point. Time to change our mind state, because it's all right here. And before you change any actions or change any physical matter, you got to change your mind state. And it's things you got to do before you can change your mind state. So we'll get to that too, but that's where it's at. This is a battle of the mind and the spirit. So got to change your mind state, retake the lead in the human race. It's not a race for any reason. It's a race, nigga. Win. Stop complaining. Stop asking for a handout. Stop asking to be equal. You already lost if you're asking to be equal. If you're trying to compel somebody or convince them that you're equal, I think you already lost. So let's keep pushing. Time to shake these Frankenstein parts. We done become our oppressor. We done took on their values, their beauty, their standards, their ambition, their creed, their violence. We took on their parts, trying to compete with them, trying to compare, show that we're equal. That's like a man and a woman trying to show they're equal. I'm sorry, but that's some American shit. That's some Western world, white people, European shit. I don't think the woman in the ancient or tribal times or indigenous times had to fight for equality. They have roles. They're different. Yes, I know America plays with words separate but equal and all of this shit. No, it's not equal. You're good in some shit, I'm good in some shit, we put it together, and then it's one unit. That's how you make one, and then you recreate from that. Boom. Balance. It's not equal, but it balances. There's a difference. So we shook the Frankenstein parts. No more buffet, because that's the convenience that lulled us to sleep. Everything's so damn convenient. Packaging everywhere, polluting the planet, buying everything in single individual quantities, buying everything online, all this damn packaging, wasting. Recycling don't help. That they say they recycle 2% to make some new stuff. Other than that, it just turns into plastic bags or trash. It ends up in compost or shipped overseas. So we just waste this shit. Frankenstein parts, trying to buy shit to feel good. So no more buffets. I'm taking mine a la carte because we was chilling with our feet up and they poisoned all the food that they feeding us. And if you don't know anything, you control the food, you control the population. That's actually something I got out of a book. I can't remember the author. I'm terrible at remembering names and dates, man. That's why I'm not a teacher and I try to be a musician, artist. I'm a speaker because I could compel you to look it up, but I can't always tell you exactly where I got it from. But I do the connecting of the dots in my head. And I'll triple check the sources. So once I confirm that it's real and that it's legit in my head, I move on. I don't always keep the references, but hopefully y'all do the knowledge. I'm just here to inspire. Been terrorized since enslavement, so I ain't worried about no foreign occupation, for real. That just goes to show right now, the police, they beat our ass, they do whatever they want, they get immunity. The judges, whoever else systematically has power over us, and they could bring in the National Guard or institute martial law. They force us to do whatever they want, so yeah, I've never been scared of foreign occupation. They try to make us scared of terrorists. Terrorists never scare me because we got terrorists right here. And if I try to say something about it, they'll call me a terrorist. Just me saying terrorist so many times will probably make the algorithms twitch or something. So yeah, not scared of no foreign occupation. Not scared, period, but really not scared of no foreign occupation. I have been doing some knowledge, and I know that that Chinese threat is real because they're trying to take over the robotics sector and information. They already got all our information. They trying to do some facial recognition, or they could pinpoint your ass And they just showing us all the technology during these pandemics and shit, tracing us. They could read your goddamn temperature. And they just saying temperature as in body temperature, which really they could read your mind. Like if you're angry, upset, if you're happy, they trying to figure out algorithms so these computers and these robots could know what you're thinking. How about that? But I ain't concerned about no foreign occupation still. I'm concerned about the people, because if the people don't come together, then we out, bro. I can't do it by myself. None of us could do it by ourselves. All I could do is build my castle. We all gotta build our castle. I think that's the line my cousin probably made him feel like I was foreseeing some shit, because I say, sold our soul for this nation long time ago. Disconnected, turn around, can't find our home. Let it crumble, burn, city burn. The system ain't for us. When we gonna learn? So now that I out there rioting and looting, burn, city burn. And just to speak on the looting and rioting, that ain't even all of us. Everybody could see it as clear as day. They keep saying it like, why are they tearing up their own city? But every time I look on there, those ain't people from those cities, and those people is getting bussed in and shipped in from other places. Or they traveling. And it ain't just black people, it's all kind of people out there. But we tearing up our own city. They keep the same narrative, they lazy. Everybody's so fucking lazy. Everybody just regurgitates shit. I can't even talk to people. Just while I'm talking to this motherfucking device. Hopefully somebody that doesn't speak gibberish or just regurgitates shit watches this. Speaking of y'all people that I was just talking about, don't waste your turn. Because it's our turn. What you gonna do? Yeah, people before us may have fucked shit up and put us in a bad spot. And what you gonna do? It's your turn now. It's my turn now. What we gonna do? Don't waste your turn, because it's cause and effect. So we can't complain, because we gonna make the effect that happen next. And then they just gonna be complaining about our punk asses that did the same shit that didn't work. So switch it up. Don't waste your turn. It's cause and effect. So power every step like you living for the next 7 generations. Because that's the reality. A short life expectancy, that's a fallacy. They got you thinking that you need to chase money and things, and then you'll be out of here, poof. Why they planning for 7 generations long? That's why people can't fathom how we in the situation we in, because motherfucking 7 generations ago was planning for they can't folk to still be in power 7 generations today. And here we are. Think bigger. I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. Because these videos get minimal views. This is for the future me. Figure it out. All the pieces is right there. Play your card, baby. That's the reality. Short life expectancy, that's the fallacy. All we need is the face of a mustard seed. Been holding on to that since slavery. Till I still got the fight in me. And everything in I best believe. I got pride, I got power. I'll take it paid, not by the hour. Never gonna stop fighting. I ain't no coward. If you go down, turn around. I won't be sour. Nah. I got pride, I got power. Out to get paid, not by the hour. Never gonna stop fighting. I ain't no coward. If you ain't down, turn around. I won't be sour. Got a black hole deep in my soul where life bends and matter just folds. Don't do what I'm told, but I listen to the old with a ambition. On a mission, on the surface looking calm, underneath steady kicking, never wishing I'll be planning, stacking bread like a sandwich. So yeah, that was I've Got Power. That was just to do the intro. The song I really want to break down is called ColdestTwist, because that's an unreleased track. Never heard before. I gave it to my cousin Bills, and he had like a female vocalist hop on the hook, because the hook was really never meant for me. I just did a copy of it to lay it, you know, what's that shit called? My mind blanket because I'm thinking about the Drake shit. A reference track. It's a fucking reference track. The singer was supposed to sing it. She did. It sounded dope. He played it for me on the phone. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know if he fell out with that producer. I don't know, to be honest with you, if he didn't like the song. It never came out. This is the last song I ever did. I dig it too, but it's not good enough to put out, so it's never come out. But I'm gonna break it down because I want to. Come travel down the road with me. Wanna take you back to a time when your mind was free. Before nature coexist. We don't pray for salvation, but that you go with it. Alright, so the hook says, come travel down the road with me. I want to take you back to a time when your mind was free. Fairy tales just don't exist. Searching on the outside for what's inside. When your spirit dies, that's the coldest twist. So, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just sad watching. Yeah. Thought I could break it down, but pretty much says it right there. Let's listen to it again and I'll see if I come up with something. If not, we'll let it play till something inspires me to speak. Check it out. Come travel down the road with me. Wanna take you back to a time when your mind was free. Before nature coexist. We don't wait for salvation, so that you go within. I say people and nature coexist, and we don't pray for salvation, for that you go within. Because we've been sold our lie, so we looking for a savior. And that's why at every turn we all individualize. We think we could just overcome everything and pray and stay prayed up and get blessings and stuff like that. Go to church and pay your tithes and stuff. I'm not here to talk religion really, but the coldest twist is they got you externally trying to get answers from something that's internal. Your conscience, your soul, your spirit, your real connection, your chakras, the atmosphere, the planet, the rotation of the earth, your feet in the soil, the plants. That's our connection, like. But they give you all this artificial shit to put on your body, in your body. Water is contaminated. This weed I'm smoking is contaminated. Real talk, everything is hybridized. They block the sun. So they're trying to take our connection away. So we got to get back in one with nature and stop looking for something outside of ourselves when we need to go inside. That's why we consumers and we think we could buy happiness. And it's never going to happen. I want down the road with me. Wanna take you back to a time when your mind was free. Fairy tales just don't exist. Searching on the outside for what's inside. When the spirit dies fast, the road is clear. When he's talking about life, I might get excited. No point in trying to hide into it the most high. No demon can cloak my image or coax my spirit. I'm revealing and living in these hidden secrets. So take heed. This part's finished. I said no demon can cloak my image or coax my spirit. I'm revealing and living the deepest hidden secrets. So take heed. So I said a lot of fly shit at the beginning and then said that to say I ain't one for the game. I can't be sold out. I can't be bought. I'm speaking my truth. The good, the bad, indifferent. And we gonna grow and build on an organic level. Positivity, but negativity too, because I gotta be negated if somebody coming with that bullshit. So, yeah. Been talking about life, I might get excited. No point in trying to hide into it the most high. No demon can cloak my image or coax my spirit. I'm revealing and living in these hidden secrets. So take heed. This part's in the hemoglobin. I said it starts in the hemoglobin. Then I said, see, I went at the scientific level this time. Usually, when you do a song that you want to speak to your people, you go at the heart. This one was on the scientific level, because when you get your mind right, there's levels to it. Before you get your mind right, you got to make sure you're feeding your mind the right stuff. How you gonna get your mind right? It sounds simple, but you gotta, it's like a computer. You gotta give it the right programming. And the world is programming us. So instead of being programmed, you gotta program yourself. So you gotta feed yourself the right shit. And you gotta know the science of the mind, psychology. You gotta know the discipline of the mind. So these things are muscles, and you gotta work on them. Take the time to do so. So getting your mind right ain't just as simple as what it may sound like. You gotta be able to cast and also know how to protect yourself. Might have to rock some crystals or something till the energy around you can catch up with where you trying to go. So yeah, get your mind right and the rest will follow.
And then it's a hidden secret, so take heed. It starts in the hemoglobin, which affects the serotonin. As you think you're saying parasites in your colon, solar plex, dim. Frequent aches and pain, what you put in your body suffocates.
I say parasites in your colon, solar plex, dim. Frequent aches and pains, what you putting in your body suffocates your brain. So there it goes. Go again. What you putting in your body, your gut talking to you. So you feeding your gut. You ain't even operating on your higher level, let alone your third eye. You just operating on your gut chakra. And you wondering why we horny all the time or sexualized. Because we're in the root chakra. Right here in Hollywood. The heart of the root chakra. Through the science.
Brain, it's the same, call me lame, say I changed, it's the same, maybe you just seen the flame that.
It's a shame, call me lame, say I changed. But you probably just seen the plain James. So I'm saying, yeah, I used to be different, but I ain't really changed. And if you calling me lame, I probably was always lame to you. But to me, it's lame to not, it's lame to know better but not do better. So I say, you just seen the plain James, hydroponic switching lanes, that's talking that fly shit. But I'm tapping into the mainframe, breaking loose from the chain gang. You speaking on the bang bang, but bang on your own kind. I'm banging on the beast, reclaiming my soul as mine. I don't even know how to break them lyrics down, let's let it ride.
Hydroponic switching lanes, I'm tapping into the mainframe, breaking loose from the chain gang. Don't speak about the bang bang, but bang on your own kind. I'm banging on the beat, reclaiming my soul as mine. Aquarius, age is time, intensify, rays will shine, annihilate everyone and everything that ain't in line. Come travel down the road with me. Wanna take you back?
I do gotta break that last line down though. Intensify, rays will shine, annihilating everyone and everything that ain't in line. I listened to a lot of Young Pharaoh, and before a lot of this controversy was going on, especially in the conscious community, he would do a lot of science videos. He still do, but he would do a lot. And I was eating that shit up because the young brother read a lot of books, and I haven't read or don't have access to the books that he has. And I knew he was speaking that truth because you could fact check his shit and it played out. And he made some big claims, but man, the brother was on point. But he say that the sun was getting hotter, you know, and or not hotter, but the rays is intensifying. So that's changing our spectrum. That's why we in the age of Aquarius. It's all connected. Like we seeing different colors, we seeing different things. Consciousness is going to another level for humanity. Certain things is being exposed. Can't be hidden no more, as you see. I don't have to tell you that. Some people's taking advantage of it, but that will pass. So yeah, intensified rays will shine and annihilate everyone and everything that ain't in line. People said the planet cleansing itself. We the virus and shit like that. I ain't the virus. But if it is some viruses, yeah, they gonna be cleansed out. Cause The rays gonna shine, the earth will be. Everything else will cease. But let's rock. Come travel down the road with me.
Wanna take you back to a time when your mind was free. Fairy tales is open on the outside, but with the inside, we got to go to it's a fine balance, but we gotta find balance. Break all habits, refine my talent. Magic, put the teeth love, got more respect for malice. I'm a young outlet, but they keep calling me passion. So I keep smashing, trying to get out the labyrinth. Recharge myself, cause that other shit classic. I'm so stagnant, only focus on classic. Confident, think I'm bragging, argument combative.
So stagnant, only focus on classics. Confident, think I'm bragging, argumentative, combative. Derivatives wasn't meant for him. My sinning and making it happen. I'm fed up, I done had it. Now I'm shooting back, outlasting any sneak shots thrown at him. I'm raising my black fist. No more words, pressed through cold lips. So I'm shooting from the hip until the casket dips. I whip, not slip, come take a trip. Let's dip to a blip. I created cosmic shit. Find me later, let's go. I forgot what I wanted to say because I ripped that whole thing. I just wanted to say something about that last line. What was it?
So stagnant, only focus on classic. Confident, think I'm bragging, argument combative.
That's a shout out to everybody who be trying to tell me to calm down, thinking I'm out of my mind because I'm so passionate about shit, like raising my kids and eating right and doing knowledge and just being a better self. But they'll thank me later. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm doing therapy, mental health, because I feel it's important. So instead of me always trying to better somebody else, let me better myself and learn how to communicate better instead of accusing others of needing to communicate better. Because I know I communicate well, but let me communicate better. Take it to another level. So yeah, argumentative, combative. Sorry to my mother, sorry to my wife. I know I'm tough, but I love y'all. My cousin, my brother. I love all y'all. Y'all know what it is. That's love, man. Like Michael Jordan, I just gotta get my ring. Let's go.
Derivatives wasn't meant for him. My sinning and making it happen. I'm fed up, I done had it. Done shooting back, outlasting. Any streets I stole at him. I'm raising my black fist. No more words, press through cold lips. So I'm shooting from the hip until the catchy dip. I rip, not slip, come take a trip, legit. Through a blip, I created cosmic shit. I'll be later, let's go. Come travel down the road with me. Wanna take you back to a time when your mind was free.
Let it ride. All I was going to say is a common thread in my songs that people never caught, I don't think, because my career didn't go on long enough. But on the first verse, I usually try to set the tone and make a statement for society or a broad statement. My second verse, I always make it personal. And I think that was a failure on mine because it doesn't make the song so consistent, but I thought it would be a thread of that my fans would love. Just wanted to give y'all that tidbit. So I say new voodoo. Let me say it again. New voodoo, watch the ills that you do. The energy you seeking just might consume you. It pretty much is what it says, but think about it. The thing you seeking might overtake you, or might be your downfall. Or a lot of the time, our strength can be our weakness. Or you put yourself in a situation that you wasn't ready for. So this could be talking about the music industry. This could be talking about a situation, a relationship. This could be talking about going down the wrong path, being around the wrong people. And then I also say the energy you seeking just might consume you. Like, ooh, overcook your juju. Wait, hold on.
You like, ooh, rearrange your juju, overcook your noodle, telling you your pseudo.
Rearrange your juju, overcook your noodle, telling you pseudo. So rearrange your juju, yourself, your aura. Overcook your noodle, have you thinking too much, going too hard, burnt out. Telling you pseudoscience, like you conspiracy theorists and shit. That's where I was at a moment. Like I felt like it was only a few people I could really talk to. And now that this shit coming like to fruition, it's crazy because I feel like I'm in a good spot because I'm not caught off guard by this shit. I see other people scrambling or looking at the news. They don't know what to think. So it's crazy. But yeah, so it's saying two things. It's saying, one, you don't get overwhelmed, but at the same time, don't let other people tell you what you thinking or what you doing ain't right too. So it's just kind of like telling you to keep that balance and remain vigilant, even of yourself. Be critical. Let's roll.
You voodoo, what they used to do, the energy you seeking, this might consume you. Like, ooh, rearrange your juju, overcook your noodle. Every day I gotta grow, thinking my spirit and soul, the body no longer controlled by the rigmarole bro. Like lust, I bust, false cycles get crushed. No more time for playing mad, and I'm out here slaying dragons. It's tragic. Babylon got the match.
Damn, washing machine, air conditioner or something.
I think it moves like running shoes. No time to hesitate. No more explanations. It's time to set it straight. Let's levitate. No more foreplay. It's time to penetrate a minute. Photo on the center set. Whole out when you didn't do it in vain. So I say,
Buc Ballzy as ever.
But I still can get better. You be writing me letters, but I still ain't gon' let her. My crew seven. Guess they had a vendetta. I miss the hood politics. Watching brother Rich inside letter.
We playing games when it's wartime. Got the babies on the front line, begging our enemy to stop. Like it's gonna work this time.
My people tired of crying. Parents tired of lying.
Unite for what's rightfully yours.
Let's break the cycle.
Come travel down the road with me. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope you can even hear it. My baby's asleep in the other room. I'm in my so-called man cave. You know, it's a little dingy right now, but it's better than I ever had. I'm grateful, man. So shout out to Jimi Hendrix. Shout out to my pops. I talked to him earlier today. And just all the ancestors. Come travel down the road with me. Hope you enjoyed this. It's a longer video than I did in a while. That's why I had to do this breakdown, because I was like, and that's not no damn demonic shit. It's like some African shit. My auntie gave it to me. Yeah. I'm out this bitch. And that's not to say that everything in Africa is all legit too. Like, I believe we the alpha and the omega. So we the good, the bad, the beginning, the end. And this is a learning lesson for us, an allegory in life. Dominant, recessive, and sometimes you have an anomaly. And right now the anomaly has taken over to the point where they shapeshift, and then they know how to deflect to the point where they make you, as the victim, also the one that's guilty and take the blame at the same time. So, and then they take your history and take your spirit, your juju, and now you overcooked. Now they telling you pseudo. So I know that might go over some people's heads, but it's cool. Basically just stay vigilant, show some love. Don't believe everything you see on TV. Don't believe shit. Do your own knowledge, man. And we're gonna get through this. Peace. What's that song called? That last one was ColdestTwist. If you want it, hit me up. And the other one was I've Got Power. Buc Ballzy. Peace.